still haven't stopped loving that intro.
I'm looking for the greatest driver in the world.
Alright, we are going for Ultimate Race. I'm not looking forward to it, TBH. Hopefully it's enough nitros. Yeah, 10 wind charger users. Apparently you only need about 4, but 10 safe. Let's go. See how fast we can do this. Realistically, we only need to beat the 1 hour time. It helps to get the ground going. Sometimes the camera doesn't really cooperate with the way I would like it to move, but whatever.
Check it out!
This one is the safe one, by the looks of it, so I'm happy to take that. I'm sure it'll hurry up and open. I've already used almost 1,000. It's fine, 20 realms, 20,000. Jesus Christ, that still doesn't quite add up because it's like 23 realms. It's just, look, I'm not really interested in going for any like awesome time with a pro speedrun or anything like that. So, cheating, I don't mind. However, I do want to beat it in under an hour and I'm not very good. And also because some people have already done it in under an hour and I'm not very good with cheats. It's making me feel a bit incapable. Which is quite the bummer, because like, I'm supposed to be one of the better players in this game. So if I can't do this, then I gotta question the game. You know, I gotta question like myself, I don't know. I kinda just like lost my train of thought there. I gotta question like how viable I am as a driver in this game if I can't beat Ultimate Race when others have. To my knowledge, no one has done it in under an hour legitimately. To my knowledge, no one has done it legitimately without adding any nitrox or wind, or it should just let me cruise through here. It doesn't. Interesting. How bizarre. The wind charger lasts a while, doesn't it? Just realised I used one unnecessarily before. Try and grab some extra nitros and Acceleracer uses when I can. Although I think there's only 2 realms where wind actually matters, which is wind in the sky. Turning off the wind in the sky is actually going to be really nice. And it looks like if things go the way they're looking, the wind Acceleracer is going to be quickly the strongest Acceleracer in the game. generally try and check my comments and stuff every day. I just haven't looked at it today. So, might be something to look into if this run goes haywire. What are we, like 2 minutes per realm at this rate? This is a good schedule to be on. Being under 2 minutes per realm is nice. Alright, this is a realm I don't enjoy. Okay, I enjoy it, I don't enjoy it in Metalloid. I like this realm.
He's found a hyperpod.
In general, I like the first half of the realm. This half is a bit less enjoyable. And not because it's harder, but because like you just lose physics for some sections. I don't want to jump here. Can't be bothered remembering how much room I've got. But yeah, being in the water, Metalloid just kind of sucks. I really can't wait to have Reverb at Audio 9. Oh, see what I mean? No, so I lost steering, and then when I come out of the water, I suddenly had steering, and it just sharply turned me towards the water, and towards the edge, which is terrible. Because I had to turn harder to try and turn it in the water, which wasn't going to be turned, and then suddenly I had control of my vehicle again, and that kicked in, which is not ideal. But yeah, so I will be doing car reviews once I have Reverb and RD9. There are 2 other cars I have not unlocked, and I have no intention of unlocking them. One of them has a ridiculous thing to unlock it, which means only 1 or 2 players have it. And I honestly can't be bothered putting the effort in to try and do it, because it is just a lot of chance and randomness and phasing to get it. It's just not worth our time. I'd rather spend, currently we're at 3 hours for Ultimate Race I've spent. Once this run is over, I'll have spent 3 hours on Ultimate Race. I'd rather spend 3 hours on Ultimate Race, or 5 hours even, than spend the severe amount of time needed to just constantly throw myself at walls trying to phase through them to beat Ice Realm in under a minute, in under 30 seconds. It's not worth my time. I spent almost as much time in that realm just then as I did the other 3 combined. Almost. Not really. It was like, it's only been 3 minutes. Almost 4. So yeah, almost. More than 2 of them, that's for sure. So I will be doing this massive car review once I have every car that's worth unlocking. I won't bother with the dev cars because I just don't see much point to them. I don't trust this track at all, so I'm keeping magnets on. But hopefully the end should be just up ahead here. There it is. Should probably get off hydros, go back to slicks. This is realm 6, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's good. We're only down a minute on a 2 minutes per realm. You gotta be careful hitting that jump with too much speed, because you will get airborne. I accidentally turned a no kart ultimate race run into a kart run purely because of that. Because I hit that jump with too much speed, got airborne. I think he carried the low gravity from Cosmic as well, so that didn't help my situation. Take it easy here. I don't want to risk a piece of lightning eating me off the edge. The one on the right should be the last one for me to worry about. Sounds water. Swap back to hydros, I guess. I don't like this jump. So far I've never been able to beat this jump without any errors, or without having to reset on Ultimate Race in 4.0. So it'd be nice to change that, which we have. Doesn't mean we're going to beat Water Run without errors. So the issues I have on Fog Realm with the water there, I'm going to have those same issues here. This is a tighter track than the Fog Realm one. It's just a little easier to see. The water seems to be less intense in my opinion, but that could just be because I'm just used to the realm. So much time. Nitroxing here is a generally bad idea. I know I just did it, but yeah, it's still a generally bad idea unless you're trying to get out of water. Water slows you down ridiculously. I feel a bit drowsy. Oh no. A bit tired. All over for a 15-minute power now. It's alright, I've only got 45 minutes left to go, if all goes well. Fastest I've heard anyone say they did was a 58, I believe, or a 56, something along those lines. So, it's not like it's a 40-second time that I need to be trying to beat. Oh, I just sort of like, I was A, going too fast, and B, I was kind of dazing out. Looks like I've been slipped some sleeping meds, and they are just kicking in. Jesus Christ. If this run dies to me being tired, I'll be very upset. Tired and grumpy. consistent water steering. I'm pretty sure that rock over there is the end of the track. Oh yeah, going for the record. Alright. Let's not cut corners on this one. I did do the shortcut run last time. I'm not gonna bother this time. As much as maybe I should, I'm not gonna. The pipeline charger does make it a lot easier to do this cut, just because it's strong enough to hold you on the rocks really well. The silencer magnets are just not as magnety. Also, I don't want to drift too much because I'd hate to crash the game. That would suck. Obviously, sometimes it's unavoidable, but let's avoid what we can. We're okay. Does that count as a cut? I don't think it does because I didn't save any time. I technically lost time. Now, I don't have the map for Labyrinth up, so I'm going to try and do that one off memory. Which is going to suck if I get it wrong. But I have a reasonable idea of where I need to go. I did last time and quit. Oh, that was actually the worst. Never again, please. Oh, that's twice I've done that mistake. I think after this should be maybe Cybergrid and then Canyon? Oh, Cavern? This is Canyon. No, it's not. Oh man, I haven't even done Canyon yet. I don't look forward to that one. That's a very difficult track, if memory serves. I'm really not looking forward to that. I don't have much experience on that track. Same with Solar. Chrome, I'm just going to cheese it. I'm not going to try anything ballsy. Cheese it. That loop felt like 4, not 3. I'm still suffering from my tiredness. Getting out of Cliffside at 20 minutes sounds pretty fucking nice. Spikes. Alright. Let's see if we can do this one. Ice is getting better. I am definitely liking ice more and more each update. cautious, which we're trying to do, but we are making some awful mistakes. Quite parched. People that are watching, please take a drink for me to try and make me feel better. Because as much as my drink is right there, I just don't want to reach over for it, and I also kind of don't want to miss out on it for another 20-40 minutes. That was smooth. I'm a fan. Oh no, I'm not a fan. That was much less smooth. I actually just started fishtailing, lost control, which is definitely more terrifying in real life, but still not ideal in my video game. Alright. I had a hunch that Cyber Grid was coming up with the long straight finish and the long straight start. I felt good. Ooh. Just don't want to take chances there, honestly. That's why I did that so slow. I'll probably be doing this a bit slow too. Watch out for the audio issues. We'll see if they come back. Alright, audio sounds good. Bars up. It's definitely a crack one. Okay. So it is an issue with Sound Realm. The devs couldn't replicate it, but I've replicated it here just by entering the Sound Realm. And now you got to watch out for these light bars that come out of the track, which if you have a decent speed they're not an issue, but if you spin out like I did last time I was here, they obviously are an issue there. Alrighty.
Are you lost? Or are you just looking for a place to be alone?
No. And we're falling away from the track. Cool. Reset and we go again. Jesus Christ, that was costly, and the most costly part about that was the fact that I spent so much time trying to get back on the track and for some reason couldn't, and that's most likely just because the track edges are not flat. These are going to be at a different spot because I've reset. Jesus Christ. I don't know why they move so drastically when you reset. There's definitely a lot of inherent issues with the Sound Realm compared to resetting and Ultimate Race. For example, the last section, what I assume is the last section of the sound realm, will appear again in the sky realm. And, you know, that's weird. It doesn't appear in any other realm, just sky. So I should be fine if I get here. I won't get hit by the light beams. And honestly, me coming off up here was entirely on me. I went wide, I went in too fast, too cocky, and it was entirely my own fault. I should have just hit the reset button straight away, instead of trying to save it, which I thought I could. And if I had been able to, yes, I would have saved a lot of time. Honestly, I probably could have just stuck to the underside of the track and probably finished it like that. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay, now this section here is just really dumb in my opinion. But if we're lucky, we can just go all the way through. That's the first time that's worked for me. Sorry, Facebook, you will have to wait. Alright, on to cabin. This is a good break. Sound realm isn't really difficult per se. Not now, it's much better now. Sound realm is really enjoyable now. It's just a pretty realm. Cabin's a nice, enjoyable, relaxing realm too. Cybergrid, I'd love to say it was enjoyable and relaxing and nice, and while it is easy, it is still a little stressful because of the thin tracks. So much for my smooth cavern run. Someone was telling everyone the other day about how smooth my cavern run was in the last video I did. The live stream that I rage quit on. Apparently I did like the sickest cavern run of all time. And I will admit the game's visibility has definitely increased since previous updates, so it is much easier to not hit all these stupid things sticking out of the track. Alright, Metro is doable. Alright, we're almost half an hour in, and no, I don't remember how many realms I've done. I know Warped is 4, Fog is 5, I think. No, Warped is 3. Desert is 3. Desert is 2. Or 3. Yeah. Okay, I just don't know. I need to go outside here to hit this tiny exit ramp. Like, what kind of exit ramp is this? I've driven in a lot of cities. Ain't no exit ramps like that. Alright, so here we want to go right, left, and then I think it's second left, to the end, and then you should go left, right. Had a guess. There it is. Whew. I don't want to go too fast here because hitting either side is deadly unless it's dead straight. There we go. What do we got? Blizzard. God damn, I genuinely forgot this track exists and I was happy. Yeah, this is just not a fun track. It was at first when it first came out, just because it just seemed like an easier ice, but I don't know, it's a bit long for my liking. That's my opinion on it. It is a bit of a longer track. And I just feel like I'm not going as fast on it as I was the first time I drove on it. It is definitely a lot more enjoyable than ice in the fact that it's forgiving. It's not as punishing as ice is. However, ice is so much shorter. could just be that I've driven on ice so much more than Blizzard, so I just know it better. That could be it. It's one of those chore realms. You kind of would rather not bother. I do like how they've created artificial corners by just putting in walls, like snow walls create corners where the track doesn't, and then that way they can keep the wide track with tight corners just by putting snow walls in. And if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Hitting a snow wall, it's not ideal, but it's better than falling off. Spinning out is obviously better than falling off too, and I genuinely believed I had too much speed and would spin out. That's why, spin out and fall off. That's why I kind of hit the brakes and let my car just slow itself to a stop. It should be a portal after this bump. Should be. Don't quote me on that because I am wrong. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Look, it's nearby, which is a good sign. That should be it there. Should. Nice. Preemptively back on slicks. That's nice. Now, as much as it seems like this is just an easy dip and come back up, the glass track is slippery and it's easy to make mistakes. So let's not take any chances going too fast. Especially because you do get that short blind section there. And if you hit those outside edges, it does really ruin your day. Alright, once we're in the Hall of Mirrors, or the glass maze, it's fine. I somehow didn't hit the wall. Well, I hit the wall, but I didn't get stuck behind it. I'm going to go left, sharp left, right. I don't know, people really struggle with this one apparently. It seems mostly straightforward. You just head towards the portal. There's that one bit where you double back, otherwise you should just be taking the optimal path towards the portal each time. Labyrinth. Alright, let's see if my memory serves. So that's a path that you don't want to take. That's the first left. Instead you want to take the second left. You want to come here. I think you just want to hug this wall, spin it round, and then you should just be able to head straight into here, and there should be a portal just around this corner. Boom. That is beautiful. Alright, here we go, people. We have the Wind Realm.
I have the Acceleracers.
This is the make or break of this whole run, in my opinion. This is where we find out if I've wasted the last half an hour of my life or not. I think the first time I hit here at like 45 minutes or something. So, alright, that gives us about 30 seconds. It'll warn us before it goes out. Done it again. Kind of had to counter steer against the wind for a split second there, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Didn't throw me off as much as it looked like it was gonna. So this makes Wind Realm much more doable. I still think it should be a wider track. That's my opinion on it. If it was a wider track, this whole thing would be way more enjoyable. Just another like long ways car length on each side. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this in a mere 4 Acceleracers, but that's fine. It doesn't matter how many we use as long as we have enough. And 8 should be enough, or 8 more should be enough. Just gotta take it easy, I don't want to come off. Yeah, like considering my first Ultimate Race run, I was, you know, nearing 50 minutes or something when I hit this realm. It's good to see that I'm doing as well as I am here. I feel like I could do this at this rate. If I keep this pace up, don't have too many more mistakes, I should be okay. As long as I have this timing down pat. I think this is my 5th, maybe even 6th Acceleracer, and I'm not even into the tornado yet. The thing is, I can't, as much as I would love to use one just before I like turn it off and then turn it on just before hitting the tornado, I can't, because it goes by the first one's timer if you deactivate it manually, which is abhorrent. Oh, it didn't trigger when I hit it then, so that was really scary for a second, because that actually started to grab me. Oh, driving into a tornado doesn't seem ideal at all. The whole track seems to be getting a bit darker. I don't know if this is something that can possibly be driven in without the wind Acceleracer, in my opinion. I haven't done it, I haven't seen anyone do it. It probably just depends on your car, but I feel like this should just be too powerful.
How are we supposed to drive through this?
I hit it, and it just didn't work. Fuck this realm. I seriously fucking hate this realm. It is so shit. Phased and everything. So, just gonna cut, because this realm is shit. It is a bad realm for the Ultimate Race. On its own, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Make it as shit as you want on its own. But once it's in the Ultimate Race and it's affecting a massive run that is part of everything else, it needs to be playable. Alright, we have this big ass hill here. Should be about to run out of Acceleracer. Cool. Like, this thing is so powerful when I'm on the ground, I can't imagine what the plan is when you're not. Got it! Oh, yes, you bitch. Alright. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Yeah, I'm just going to cheese this one too. I've already cheesed one realm. Let's just cheese the next, shall we? Alright, let's go. Like, this is just a difficult run. There's nothing inherently wrong with this. I don't believe it's impossible or anything like that. Like I do with the wind realm. I'm pretty sure the wind realm can't be done without a wind Acceleracer or cheating in some way. However, this realm, it can be. It's just not. It's just difficult. And as long as wind realm is going to cost me time by being fucked, I'm not going to waste my time on this realm either. I genuinely just don't want to put the effort in. And that's how wind realm makes me feel. Obviously the solution to this would just be to put the ball bearings on the underside of the track as well. Or just make some impossible to pass sections. I don't know. have no idea if people have beaten this track legitimately yet or not, if everyone's just done it the way I've done it. So I was the first person to actually like beat this track, and I did it like this. As far as I know. Someone might have beat it in secret and never said anything. I am genuinely concerned about Canyon. I believe Canyon is going to be very difficult. Off-road, we want. Alright.
Stay in the groove, pork chop!
I might grab more wind charges at some point. Probably in this realm, if I find a straight enough section.
You did not stay in the groove, pork chop.
That was purely because I did that. I didn't expect the car to just completely lose traction because I paused the game. That was absolutely random. Yeah, I didn't steer or anything before I paused it, and then the car just decided to lose traction and start turning. That was super random, super weird, and it's little things like that that I just absolutely love about this game, ironically. Like, that's so dumb. That's annoying. That's what I get for trying to cheat. I know. Ba-da-ba. Don't cheat. There's a punishment. It seems a bit random. That my car was going dead straight and then suddenly was turning sharp right. So there's a few mistakes here. A couple of resets. I think I've had 3 resets, including the stupid wind realm. And it's not the end of the world. Is it Canyon? Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I actually forgot Reactor exists. Luckily it's just the last section of Reactor, it's not the end of the world. Oh, engine HP is something I'm also going to be a bit concerned with. Let's grab some. Yeah, I can't be fucked with engine HP. I probably can do it without losing my 2.3, I just don't want to. I don't want to be stuck on the solar run with no engine HP and just suddenly start floating into space like right before the end. Terrible, terrible thing to have happen. So, just doing what I can to avoid that for now. No one's really done the testing on this one to see which one is the fastest path on any of the tracks here. So we're just going to take this and see how we go. I feel like the right one is slightly faster than this one, but whatever. Okay. As much as... Alright. No, there's a good thing to me adding the extra engine HP is I was watching it there to see if I would lose any, and I don't like that. I don't think I should be watching it. That's a terrible idea. Again, I glanced at it and I'm taking my eyes off the road, which is just not good. I'm just going to turn down here. I reckon this is probably optimal. It just seems like I'm suddenly covering a lot more ground in a lot less time, a lot less track, all that sort of stuff. It is a little bit of a riskier path, but I've got 48 engine HP, so who cares? it looks like they've made those hitboxes a little more forgiving, which is good, because they were very unforgiving. You just had to get near the radiation to start losing HP. It's just not good. Not enjoyable. Where are we now? Lava. Alright, lava I can do. This is not halfway through the track. We still have most of the track to go. Oh, I'm getting some major frames issues. Oh, that's annoying. Let's go all medium. What was that? Three. Sure, that'll do. I lost a fair bit of time doing that, and I gained no frames. I gained a little bit of frames, which is good. I just, it's a very heaty effect now. Very blurry. Yeah, I had to drop. My frames drop a little bit. I'm just very down. I normally don't have issues, but it's probably because it's loading a lot of other things, being Ultimate Race. It does have some other things loaded in the background from the other tracks. As I said, part of the sound realm shows up in the sky realm. I'm assuming that that means it is there for all the tracks, it's just not visible on any of them. I will of course be taking the right path here. The right path here is drastically shorter, like it is insanely short compared to the other one. The other one feels like you get sent on a different path altogether, like just off on an adventure. It takes like an extra minute. Like that's how it feels. It feels like it is so long before the two tracks meet up again, whereas here, boom, there's the meet up there. Already done. It is a thinner path this way, and yeah, you take that engine damage, which would have killed my car. There you go, there's the information there as to whether or not I would have survived this without adding engine HP. No, I would not. Don't hit this inside rock, it does end your day, even though it's only a tiny bit. Why did that not stay nitrous? Whatever. Why didn't it?
I've got trouble.
Oh, sure, game.
I've got more trouble.
Oh yeah, I have magnets. Jesus Christ. I will be bringing that one up to Cat. So, unfortunately, because the car... This is a track that has 0 Gs, which means when you spawn in, because you're spawning in on an angle, you just immediately start falling. You don't even get to touch the track. So I will be notifying Cat that that's an issue. Because if you're not in a advanced car, good luck. Honestly, it's over. As much as I would love to do this super fast this time, no faith in this track. I've never beat this track with this car before. I've never even attempted this track with this car before. I don't know what the inherent abilities are, but just based on that start, not a fan. Not a fan at all. And it is very much pulling right. If it wasn't for magnets, I might be in a lot of trouble here. I think this round would have been the death of me. I've only got 10 minutes left, and I feel I can think of 3 realms off the top of my head, which is Sky, Canyon, and Cosmic. We are pushing it, so I'm going to have to kind of up my game. That's a terrible thought. Just because Cosmic is such a bitch of a realm in the current update. I'm genuinely sweating. The sun is quite hot. The thing is, everything on this realm looks the fucking same, so I have no idea if I have a 30 seconds to go or 2 minutes to go. I have, however, hit the 5,000 mark on nitrox used. I genuinely don't know where the finish line is. Am I just thinking warm thoughts? Because I've only just started sweating as I've got to this realm by the field. Like, it feels like I'm only just sweating now that I've been in lava and solar, but Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm sweating balls. I feel like this might be the finish line coming up. Don't quote me on that. I'll be able to nitrox once I can see the end. But here I'm just terrified of just making a mistake. And I'm so worried about Canyon. Canyon is going to be the time killer here. I genuinely don't know if this is going to be doable. Even with an extra 6,000 nitrox and cellar charges galore. I just gotta trust that the end is coming up. But there's just no sign of it. Where does this track end? There is no landmarks on this track except for the giant sun, which is unfortunately visible in every single part of the track. Oh my god, it's another cross section. Just give me the finish line. Gotta get to the finish line. I've been in this damn realm for 2.5 minutes. That looks like the end. Sky. Alright. Is it Sky? Is this Sky but revamped? I don't recall any of this on Sky. Oh god, Sky's been changed. Alright, we're using these now. Oh, I can't see with the damn sun there.
Check out that sky.
Jesus Christ, now there's a track hazard that I like. Not being able to see because of the sun, that is a beautiful track hazard. I didn't realise. No one. I heard that they were planning to redo Sky. No one told me they'd already done it. It kind of hurts that I'm losing this much. That Sky was meant to be a quick realm. I'm not confident at all right now that I can do this in under an hour. I have 6 minutes to finish these last 3 realms, and I don't believe any one of them is a 2-minute realm. So far I am actually quite fond of the changes to Sky at the moment. However, I'm also using the wind charger, so I'm kind of ignoring the wind. Yeah. And that's just because I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered putting the effort in. And I'm just hoping that I have enough damn charges. There's the finish line. Once again, we're driving into the sun. Not ideal. I hope there's no turns, because I'm screwed if there is. Which is a scary thought. I think it should just be straight from here. I think I can see it. Let's go for it. We need to save every second we can. Canyon, hello? Okay. Okay. I feel like if Canyon was in here, I'd be very displeased. I'm actually unbelievably pleased to not see Canyon. They must have just forgotten it, because I definitely didn't do it. Alright, we can take it easy. I've got 4.5 minutes, and that's roughly how long it takes to beat this track normally anyway. in a previous version. But just nitrox at every jump, and we should be okay. It's stressful. It's absolutely stressful. And I've got to ruin a lot of people's day by mentioning that Canyon's not in it. Because I was dreading Canyon the entire time. And I'm glad that I don't have to do it. The thing is, there's a jump here and I have no idea where it is. I'm just going to have to hope that I see it in time and can nitrox, because otherwise I'm screwed. It's fine, stop looking at the clock, just look at the track. Focus on just racing. As long as I don't fall off, I've done it. There's no way I can't finish this last section in 3 minutes. I feel like I can't see as much as I normally can. And that's intimidating. So I know there's some changes based on visibility, but I thought that would increase visibility, not decrease it. That looks like the finish there. I think I'm out of jumps. There's no more jumps. Alright, this last corner is all that matters. This is the make or break right here, this corner, and based on the fact that I still have 2.5 minutes, I'm going to just take it super slow. There's no reason to do anything risky. I have the magnets if I start floating away from going too slow. Alright guys, that was stressful as hell. But we've done it. That can go away. I will be grabbing my screen cap. Oh, that was the most devastatingly stressful thing I've ever had to endure. Reverb. RDO 9. We're at 67 of 68. There are 2 cars left. One of them is an absolute nightmare to get. And the other one can only be unlocked by unlocking all 68 existing cars. So, unfortunately, that's where I'm going to have to leave it. I don't have all the cars, but I'm not getting those last 2. The next few videos are going to be good. Save game.